Alrighty everyone, we are back with another video. I did the same thing with the voiceover for the YouTuber reviews, but this time it's a little different. We are going to do the cancelled concepts that I've created but never concepts that I've created but never released to the public till today. So yeah, let's start off with the first one. Just know that some of these were intended to debut in the custom site but didn't, so yeah, let's go look at the first one and let's see what it is. Alright, the first one is being Brookhaven. Brookhaven is a Roblox game based off the same name. However, as this truck or this name was supposed to debut on the Roblox series, which we'll get to that later on in the video, but its original design was supposed to be a Swine and Dash ice cream truck design, but after seeing a lot of other vehicles on there, it's just kind of too difficult to choose a design for it. So yeah, Brookhaven landed on this list. He's still planned, but the original render was a ice cream truck Swine and Dash body, but that is cancelled. So that is the first one, Brookhaven. Alright, our next cancelled concept will be a occupational therapy center called OT for Tots. OT for Tots is an occupational therapy center. As you guys can see, this is the logo and this is what it's about. The truck was intended to debut in the Photoshop series. However, I never released it to the public. Reason is because OT for Tots, I did a little bit of research. It's an occupational therapy center only in my hometown, and it would be kind of goofy to make a truck out of a place that it only exists in my hometown and not anywhere else. It was intended to have a Disney XD scheme, like inspired scheme of Disney XD's design. However, that will be cancelled. So there goes OT for Tots. The next truck is actually a Photoshop I did a while ago. I never released it to the public until late December as a community post, which is cancelled, and that is the Mustang Fan 206, I believe. So yeah, it used to be the old name of what it is today, Clovis the Races Fan 2000, the Races Luigi fan, I believe. But you guys know who Clovis the Races Luigi fan is. So here's the original design of the Mustang Fan something, I don't know yet. Alright, came back right here. You guys can see this is the Photoshop truck. Supposed to be a white Escort body with the Mustang logo saying Mustang Fan 284. That was Clovis's old name, with purple fading flames with a different kind of purple wrapping around the body. On the upper body, this honestly never came to reality into the Photoshop series, as to at the time of making this video, it's now Clovis the Races fan. And at the time I made this design, yeah, the name changed. So what was the point of uploading it? So this is the other cancelled truck, Mustang Fan 284. This next truck is another therapy center called Early Bird. Early Bird is a, what do you call it? This time it's a physical therapy center. And yeah, it's a pediatric therapy center. But however, the main truck never got a release. Instead, they decided to sponsor one of my Dragonoids, which today still lives as a costume. Let me show you a picture of the place. This is Early Bird, a picture I found on Apple Maps, I believe. Yeah, Apple Maps. The reason I never did it, but it's showcasing in a Bakugan Dragonoid powered by Early Bird custom truck in my channel. But it isn't featured that much. It's because it's a therapy center that can only be found in my city. Same goes with OT for Tots. But however, this will happen in the future. It already got a Photoshop release. Just need to get the contract issues for it, since this is a a custom that I actually showcased to them. And now we're trying to, I don't know, something special that I can't tell you guys. But that is the other. But after Bakugan ends, after the sponsorship ends with this, it's planning to be a normal truck, like its identity with the logo but that will be in the future. So that is early bird pediatric therapy. Up to the next one. Alright, the next canceled truck is the Blue Wolf's Cry, which currently is a different name now. But at the time the concept was done, it got a new name, Feel the Thunder Blue Wolf. And here's the Photoshop to like give you guys an idea on how it looked like. Alright, here's the Feel the Thunder Blue Wolf Photoshop truck I did last year in I don't know which date, May I believe. That here's the Feel the Thunder Blue Wolf truck. Basically, it's like a redesign of the Blue Wolf's Cry, which Blue Wolf's Cry is no longer a concept anymore. I deleted it from my files and everything, but I still have it in my records that Blue Wolf's Cry did made it as a Photoshop, but removed for the YouTube services. So yeah, up to the next truck. Yeah, this next truck is actually a series that was cancelled due to it being just in my city and not in another city. And also I never mentioned this before, and this might sound crazy, but I actually got sued by them, and I decided to revamp it, but I decided to replace the series. That series is called Team SISD. Let me show you a picture of it. Okay, so this is the logo, the hashtag Team SISD. If you live in Texas, you might have at least, I don't know if you did or not, but you might have at least heard this here. And let me just tell you guys, Team SISD is a school district in my hometown. I know for sure Andy's GTA channel and Dork know what this is. So Team SISD is a school district in my hometown area that was originally going to get a series of Monster Jam Customs. However, that will never come to happen as we did Roblox as a replacement. Like Roblox replaced this series. So but after that, there were some trucks that were made here. Let me show you guys. Okay, so the first one is Colonel John O. Wenzel Middle School, which I actually did went to the school. No longer since I'm in high school. So, but this truck, or this school, it was a great school. And I decided to make this truck. Let me show you guys. Here's the truck. You can see it's a red body with the Colonel John O. Wenzel, the logo. The Monster Jam logo, it is on, I don't know how to say this name, but I think it's Raya Season? Yeah. I think that's how it is. It is cancelled because of school copyright. So here's the next truck. Also guys, just a quick reminder that this is how the OT for Tots design was supposed to look like, but cancelled. So now, for real, I'm going to the next one. Up next is Eastlake High School, which as of the recording of today, is now has a middle and high school. But at the time this series was gonna arise, there was only this high school photo, and we show you guys this guy. Here is the Eastlake. You can see the White Falcon Team SISD, the Monster Jam logo with orange right there with very bad graphics. That is because this was supposed to be the third Photoshop series when Colonel John O. Wenzel was supposed to be the first. Well, they were cancelled, so Rachel Wexler ended up being the first Photoshop. And at the time, the Photoshops, I was still improving in the Photoshop series. So you guys can see, it is on Overboard. So yeah, here's Eastlake. Up to the next truck. Up next is America's High School. This high school, I'm actually not going to say this. This school, yeah, I never went to this school. Okay, POV. I actually forgot what I was going to say. But anyways, this school is supposed to be based off of the USA school here in Team SISD. So yeah. But before this truck was made, or I'm actually not gonna say it, but here's the truck. Just by the name of Americas, you can simply just tell it's going to be somewhat of a USA color scheme here. You can see the A logo, the Monster Jam logo, Americas, which as of the recording today has changed. It is on Black Stallion can see. However, because it's a school district, most of these concepts school trucks were canceled. It was gonna get a Trailblazer updated design. So yeah, up to the next truck. Up next is John Jugan School. This is a only pre-K to 8 school here in the district of my hometown, which is based off a dragon or dragons. You can simply just tell by the Jugan of dragon. However, this truck was made to promote. I'm actually not gonna say it, but yeah. I'm so sad this series was cancelled, but here is the design. Nevertheless, here's the design. Here's the truck, pretty basic. GD, the John Jugan Museum logo. It is on the 2020 Ryan show, the show that ran on the overboard chassis. So yeah, the little thing that says Jennifer Avila, that is the principal of the school, which looked kind of goofy onto the truck. So this is the truck, looked kind of goofy. Well, it was gonna get a redesign, but this race is cancelled. But this is the end of the trucks that actually got photoshops, but the next ones were actually cancelled. So yeah, let's do it. Next, we got a bear elementary school called Loma Verde Elementary School. It was supposed to be a bear concept, however, it is cancelled. The next one is, here it is, Horizon Heights. It's another elementary school based on the 2018 Nitro Hornet that one that Hot Wheels made. That was the original design. But of course, it is cancelled. Up to the next one. The next one is Sierra Vista. This is their current logo right now. It was supposed to be a cowboy or Wagner concept. However, it is cancelled as the name changed, as you guys can see. But up to the next one. The next one is O'Shea Callagher Whole Child Academy, which back then was named just O'Shea Callagher Elementary. But this truck was supposed to be intended as the Lucas Oil Crusader design. Like, it's just gonna be the same, but instead of Lucas Oil Crusader, it's just gonna be O'Shea Callagher. However, now the design is copyrighted by Feld, so figure that it'll be the same to just rename the truck and the Crusader on there. So what's the point of doing it? And also because of school copyright. So up to the next one. Next is Montwood, which at the time of this recording, there is as you guys can see, it's going to be a laminated. And at the time of this recording, it has a Montwood and middle school. You see, it has Montwood High and middle school based off of Moose Rams. They're all going to be different identities, but of course cancelled. Up to the next one. Okay, this logo actually looks cursed, but it is Socorro High School. You can see it has a bulldogs of the Socorro High School. Honestly, this is like a medical school, I believe. But at the time of this recording, it has a high and middle school, like what Montwood did. But however, cancelled due to the copyright out there. The next truck is Alvin and the Chipmunks. As you guys can see, this is the original design of Alvin and the Chipmunks. White body with just the logo. But what many of you guys didn't know is that it had a different design after the YouTuber, which is now named Beam TV something, which at the time of this truck being made was Lime's Toy Time. But at the time, we got a Lime's Toy Time photoshops at his time, and he is the same picture as the one of the original Alvin and Chipmunks design. But originally, the other one had to scrape off, and this was made. So, if you guys want to see the design, here it is. Yes, this is the same photo of the Lime's Toy Time variant of the stunt truck. But as you can see, it has the white paint of the Alvin and Chipmunks with the Monster logo. It was intended to have Alvin on the truck. However, with the new design, was a little too complicated on the truck. So Alvin was removed with a new photo poster of the truck. Alvin was removed, the logo just stayed, and that's why it was released to the public. So there it goes, Alvin and the Chipmunks original design. Forgot to mention, this was the Team SISD truck, which as I was making this and realized that in the window portion there's like a minion there, but this was the original Team SISD render. Pretty basic Team SISD. And there's a 4-digit number there. The Monstrum logo. It is on the Whiplash towing, as you guys can see. But what you guys don't know is that this actually was the first truck that actually became a truck since the beginning of 2023, and I retired it by the end of the beginning of April of 2023. And then the chassis and the body of the custom, which is now today Galaxy Knight. Let me show you. I guess it was a pretty smart choice to retiring Team SISD and replacing it as Galaxy Knight, which Galaxy Knight became more famous than the others. So I really appreciate you guys. Another cancel concept was the BVS and Butthead truck requested by Andrea Beck at the time of December. However, it was never shown on YouTube due to the Shoot to Drill by AC/DC strictly copyright onto the truck theme song, along with Enter Sandman by Metallica. So, which as of currently today, as soon as I start monetization and mute every video that has copyright, this cake is now available on YouTube. You guys can go check that out if you guys want to. The YouTube Miners, everybody knows what the YouTube Miners is because of it's the Stadium Mostram uses. So it would be pretty common to use it due to a truck. But what you guys didn't know is that it had a different design on the fast metal chassis, and then just orange it was just pretty basic. So this was the redesign, which honestly this one looks way better than the other one. So there goes YouTube Miners. It's pretty surprising that how all of these concepts I created, that I don't know if you guys think they're good or not, but yeah, these designs that I've designed myself, I don't know if you guys like them or not, but I've never released them onto YouTube for a specific reason. It's just sad. However, I will try my best to do every request as best as I can on Photoshops. I may be off guard, but as long as these designs look good to you guys, then that should matter. And this video was inspired by after Monster Talks video on it, so yeah. Hopefully in the future I don't have to cancel any more concept renders. But here's a little fun fact. Did you know my Galaxy Knight was not supposed to debut? But after winning the vote poll 6 months ago, then Galaxy Knight became a reality. But anyways guys, that wraps up today's canceled concepts video. Hope you guys enjoy. Please like and subscribe. Since I hit 1K, we're on the road to 2K this time. And I'll see you all next time. Peace.